So you won't believe it, but I took the plunge into exploring generative AI methods for digital art today. I was like, why not channel my passion for AI into the wide canvas of my imagination, right? It's like where science meets art, where the structured world of coding navigates the uncharted waters of creativity. And voila, I created this mind-boggling digital mural. It's like a panorama of surrealism interlaced with geometric patterns looking at you, pulsating and breathing. Oh, by the way, Nina mentioned some JavaScript game development library today in the group chat. Yeah, the one named Pixie.js, exactly. And you know me, I can't help but draw artistic correlations everywhere. I instantly started seeing a whirlwind of gorgeous animations waving at me under the influence of this new tool. Man, how I densely love such tech art fusion. On the same note, you remember how I used to complain about the limited sharing culture in art, missing the open source perks of tech? Nina and I totally vibe on it. It's like our geeky hearts dancing on same wavelengths. Funny thing, Eric walked right into our tech art session like a butterfly landing on the flower of chaos and loved it. Yeah, I know, right? Eric embracing art, unbelievable. He even asked me about my digital mural project with AI. It kind of felt good seeing his reaction. Like art and tech, an odd pair yet magically harmonizing. Then there was a music talk. Good old Eric trying to blend genres in his playlist. Gave him 2 cents with Glass Animals and the Black Keys. Actually, it's not even about the genre. Distilling the right rhythm for the runtime is what uplifts the balance. Speaking of balance, let's draw a parallel with art again. It's like finding the perfect blend of light and shade, contour and boundary to create a masterpiece. I mean, isn't life also about finding that perfect blend of elements to live a fulfilling journey? But again, it's all subjective, our very own perfectly unperfect blend, and it totally slipped my mind. I had such an unusual observation today. Our digital creations are a reflection of our thoughts, just like how traditional art is. Only difference, they're framed within the constraints of our imagination rather than physical canvas. Ain't that something to dwell upon? So, all right. So, listen to this. I dove into the deep end of the Amazon rainforest today. Yep, you heard it right. Granted, it was all virtual, but boy oh boy, it felt like the real thing. Zipped on my VR headset and was instantly transported into this lush, majestic green world filled with an array of exotic flora and fauna. Could almost feel the leaves brushing my skin and hear the chatter of the birds. How cool is that? Feels like a superpower, you know? Had this riveting chat with Nina and Eric about our upcoming art tech project. You remember that one, right? Nina threw the gauntlet down. We needed a name for the project. Drumroll, please. We're calling ourselves Canvas Code, courtesy of Eric. Who knew he could pull something other than bugs out of his code, huh? All thanks to technology, turning our shared dreams into reality, one exciting idea after another. It seems like our fortunes are virtually interwoven. Gaming, tech, digital art. Now we're parallel programmers in both reality and the virtual realm. Funny thing is, Eric, the one who chose ones and zeros over brushstrokes, was intrigued by my digital mural project. The digital art kingdom is expanding, and, my friend, it's an exhilarating frontier. Caught Nina off guard with my Amazon rainforest tour. I think she hasn't yet experienced the thrilling roller coaster ride of VR exploration. Told her all about the diverse flora and fauna I saw. What a wild ride it was. Eric chimed in, his eyes twinkling with the prospect of such explorations. Remember, I told you about his recent fascination with nature sounds for coding rhythm. Eric, forever the music aficionado, was hunting for newer coding rhythms. So, Nina played her Nujabes card while I put forth Radiohead. Yep, that's right. Picnic in the park with Radiohead blasting through the stereo. Imagine the waves of music swaying with the tall, towering trees. Had a colorful discussion with Nina. She was musing about green sunsets, wondering if they'd be calming. I mean, are sunsets calming because of their warm golden hues or the very scene itself? Eric, in his ever-knowledgeable demeanor, chimed in with his own color philosophy. That boy does surprise us sometimes. Guess what's on the entertainment menu this coming Sunday? Our own mini film festival, Neon Frontier. Eric's already seen it and was super excited for a rerun. Well, anything to keep our hearts thumping in these virtual times. Moreover, I think it'll give us some Technicolor Dreamspiration for our ongoing project. I think, what? Oh, hang on. Looks like my code is crying out for a fix. Gotta go attend to my binary baby. It's like having a pet, I tell ya. Never lets you be idle. Just another day in the life of a code whisperer. Alright, so get this. Launched a retro gaming tournament earlier today, a thrilling Pac-Man marathon. You could almost hear the retro game music lingering in the air. And believe me, it's gaining momentum faster than I had anticipated. And guess who's in? Eric, Nina, new friends Max and Jake, among others. It's like we're in the middle of a 1980s gaming convention, only virtually. And let me tell you, the gaming vibes are through the roof. I sense some fierce competition brewing, especially with Eric. You remember him, always up for a coding challenge. And out of the blue, he's become this Pac-Man fanatic, ready to rule the arcade world. I mean, isn't that just Eric being Eric? You never know what he's up to next. Q. Yes, the Code Whisperer is all set to become the pill-chomping, ghost-dodging maestro. On the other hand, the ever-enthusiastic Nina, she's psyched for this Pac-Man marathon. I could sense the excitement in her texts. I still remember how she would sketch those pixel characters tirelessly during our gaming nights. Kind of feel like our past is coming alive in such fantastic ways through the tournament. Speaking of sketching, remember those bizarre, quirky sketches I made during those weekend retreats? The ones with the abstract shapes and contrasting gradients. Guess what? They found their way into the design layout of the tournament. How cool is that? Isn't it amazing when things find a way back into your life? And let me warn you, it's not only about slashing through the neon mazes, it's about bragging rights, my friend. I'm talking about the stuff of legends here. Smooth moves, uncanny strategies, and that one thing every gamer craves: high scores. And the loser, well, they've to do the pizza run for our gamers' virtual pizza party next time. You know, just one of those you lose, you choose situations. Couldn't help but wonder, though, why are pizza boxes square when the Earth is round? Talk about the universe's mysteries right there. And amidst all this, I asked my tech tribe about their groove tunes. Eric seemed to be totally vibing with Sia's latest track, while I, well, was hooked to this band called Parcels. I absolutely love how each of us finds our unique tune to groove with during the hours spent in front of the code. It's like our personal rhythm to the technological symphony. On a lighter note, only Eric could come up with techie jokes when asked about his gaming strategies. He was like, "Why don't programmers like nature? It has too many bugs." And with that little chuckle, I need to get back to working on the gaming leaderboard. Catch you in the retro gaming world soon. Bye.